Greetings. Welcome to the Brother Carlton Show. What are you learning today that will help you better serve God? All right. Today's message is, are you credible or just believable? Mastering the art of persuasion. You know, in a world filled with influencers, commentators, experts, and self-appointed authorities, there's a subtle but powerful distinction that we must understand. The difference between being credible, C-R-E-D-I-B-L-E, and merely being believable. These two concepts are related, but they're not the same. And if you want to master the art of persuasion, whether in business, ministry, leadership, or everyday conversation, you must learn to cultivate both without confusing one for the other. So let's begin with definitions. Credibility comes from the Latin word credibilis, meaning worthy of belief. It refers to trustworthiness and expertise. You see, a credible person has demonstrated knowledge, experience, or integrity over time. Their words carry weight because their life, training, or track record supports what they say. Credibility is earned slowly. It's built by brick. It is built brick by brick through consistency, competency, character, and often credentials. For example, when a medical doctor speaks about heart disease, we tend to listen. Why? Because they have years of training, clinical experience, and recognized qualifications. Their authority is established. Their reputation precedes them. Now, contrast that with believability. Believability is about immediate perception. It's about whether something sounds reasonable or plausible in the moment. It's not necessarily tied to long-term expertise or reputation. It's more about presentation, clarity, tone, and emotional connection. Believability can be created quickly. Someone may speak with confidence, use vivid examples, tell engaging stories, and present ideas in a way that simply feels right. Even if they lack deep expertise, they can still sound convincing. Let me give you a practical explanation or illustration. Imagine someone announces a groundbreaking scientific discovery, okay? A scientific discovery that's groundbreaking. Well, a highly trained scientist may present the information in technical language filled with jargon and complex data. They are credible, but if the average listener cannot understand the explanation, the message may not feel believable. Now imagine a gifted communicator, someone without scientific knowledge or without scientific credentials, explaining the same discovery in clear, simple language. They use analogies. They tell stories. They make it relatable. The audience nods along. It sounds plausible. It feels compelling. They are believable, but are they credible? That's the key question. Here's the distinction in its simplest form. Credibility is about the source. Believability is about the delivery. Okay? Credibility asks, can this person be trusted over time? Believability asks, does this make sense right now? So the danger is that our modern culture often confuses the two. We live in an age of viral videos and persuasive personalities. A confident speaker with a polished presentation can gather millions of followers, even if their foundation is weak. At the same time, truly credible experts may struggle to communicate effectively and therefore fail to persuade. Now, if you're a leader, a speaker, a business owner, or even someone who wants to influence your family for good, you must strive to combine both. Credibility without believability can sound cold, distant, or confusing. Believability without credibility can become manipulation. The sweet spot, the art of persuasion, lies where both meet. So build your credibility through study, preparation, experience, and integrity, and let your life back up your words. If you're speaking about finance, manage your finances well. If you're teaching leadership, lead faithfully. If you're proclaiming truth, live truthfully. Does that make sense? I sure hope so. At the same time, develop your believability and learn to communicate clearly. Use stories, use examples, speak in a way that connects with real people. Avoid unnecessary jargon. And that's sometimes we get caught up in that, I sometimes use theological jargon that's only familiar with people that have studied theology. The average layperson doesn't know what you're talking about. So make the complex simple. I used to say simplify complexity. Back in the 90s, I used to say that when I was in Stockton, California, my home that I grew up in. Simplify complexity. When credibility and believability work together, persuasion becomes powerful and ethical. Because true persuasion is not about tricking people. It's about helping them see what is real, reasonable, and trustworthy. So ask yourself today, are you building a life that makes you credible? Are you building a life that makes you credible? And are you communicating in a way that makes you believable? Master both, and you'll not only influence others, you will also earn their lasting trust. All right, well, if this resonated with you, if you like this message, give me a thumbs up. If you're watching the YouTube video, hit the subscribe button if this is your first time. If you're listening to the podcast, give me a comment or something that's positive. Share this with a friend or a family member. I can be found on Apple or Spotify. Just tap the follow button so new episodes show up automatically. And by sharing this message, this is how this spreads, not through hype or algorithms alone, all right? It really shows up through people helping people, just like you. So I really appreciate this community that we're developing right here. Let's get the word out, shall we? And till we meet again, may the Lord richly bless you. Have a great day.